And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
And the South Carolina offense will take over. First and 10.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. On 1st down, it's play action. Fine time. Moving to his left. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure and came up with the sack.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around and catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 16, set to kick off.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the South Carolina offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Off the play fake on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Makes a quick catch.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Kentucky 28, South Carolina 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Takes the handoff again. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. The Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Can he get there on the ground? Physical run, breaks through a tackle. And moves the ball to the 35 and another first down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
He'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They're 2 for 2 on third down this possession. Here's 3rd and 5. That's a design quarterback keeper. Running with purpose. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the Gamecocks with 1st and 10 here. They'll run it from the gun. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
2nd down play coming up. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. They come up with...
Here's the throw deep downfield. He's got it near the end zone. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Kentucky.
But great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in his football game.
And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game. The kickoff team on the field now is able to get set to send this one away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
29 Philly.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And looking for a big play here. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And they stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down. The Gamecocks will crank up the tempo. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
That's a first down for the offense.
And now from the pistol formation. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Looking to throw it again. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's looking to scramble. And he'll hit out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback's scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
And the Gamecocks will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Play action here on first down. It's a quick grab. He has first down yardage at the 46. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. The quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. He brings the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Ready,
Offense getting set. It's second down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 30 now. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he scores. Touchdown, Wildcats.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Good job dealing with the footing. BAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Kentucky 42.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Hard running through a tackle. And the returner heads out of bounds. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
It's second down.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Oh, a reverse. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Touchdown, South Carolina.
Now they line up to kick the extra point.
In the end zone.
And it's up and good.
The extra point is good.
Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score Kentucky 42, South Carolina 7.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone.
Reserve
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
Kentucky Wildcats will take over first and 10.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Kentucky.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Mental mistake by the defense. A 5-yard penalty. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. From the shotgun. Drops back looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's got a first down and more. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
And when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. Got him. He's sacked. This time enough for one more play in the half.
Second down coming up.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
South Carolina.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Number 19, set to kick it off.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. On first down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Oh, really nice by the big fella there at defensive tackle. He never bought into that play action fake and went right in for the quarterback and brought him down.
Second and long from the 14. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Extending the play now. Gets some space around the 30. And he'll be brought down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now.
Now, a fourth down.
Gonna run it. It's Harvey. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. And you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
He's running out of time here. Receiver makes the grab, and he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion sets up a second down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
It's third down for the offense. And the wideout goes in motion. third down, it's a handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Kentucky. And the route is on. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And the South Carolina offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Incomplete and nearly intercepted yet again. Second down now.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. He's back to throw again on second down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create.
Ball carried by the quarterback. They go back on the play.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, and now it brings up fourth. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. The Gamecocks will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. This one will be fair caught. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Touchdown, Wildcats. To stretch the lead, the route is on. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
And the South Carolina offense will take over. First and 10.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll hand it off. The ball is loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
ready to start this drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. That run sets up a critical third down play.
Here we go.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. They're going to run it here. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Gain of 4. Brings up second and goal.
Second and goal for the offense. Same tailback, another carry. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
He's taken down at the 2-yard line. Brings up third and goal.
Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a third down play? They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Kentucky. And this one is getting ugly. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Point after, knocked right through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start.
And the South Carolina offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the quarterback had plenty of time, but ultimately just couldn't take advantage of it.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Powering through. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. This should be the last play of the quarter. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Kentucky 63, South Carolina 7.
Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner is brought down.
Down at the 17, and the South Carolina offense will take over. First and 10.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Return to pick six. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's got it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start.
And the South Carolina offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first.
Was
Incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So second down after the incompletion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Look at this, he'll go deep again. He grabs it inside the 20. Touchdown, South Carolina. Strong game by this quarterback. Almost set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
Number 19, set to kick off.
And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he drops back in the gun, trying to extend the play. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football in vertical shots to boot.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
29 Phillips, ready.
It's a draw play. Powers through the tackle. Looks like Kentucky will have the first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Ready, set.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
In blue. Hey, Cam. Ready, go.
They're going to run it. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Gain of 1. Second down coming up.
Ready,
Kentucky has moved into the red zone now.
Jackrabbit.
They'll work the clock here with their running game. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Brings up third down.
Ready up.
They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Looks right for a quick completion. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
A running play called on fourth down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the first down.
Got to say, I'm a little puzzled here. I don't know what they're seeing that we're not seeing to send the field goal team out here now. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the South Carolina offense looks good. First and 10.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense is...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. And the point after is right down the middle. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
21.
And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Okay,
And
ready.
here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's in the clear. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
No problem. Knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Turn starts inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive.
And the South Carolina offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And he's got it! A diving catch way downfield.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball is thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he will score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they make the recovery in the onside kick. The offense keeps it for another possession. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running back grabs it on a screen. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Quarterback looking to scramble.
Brought down at the 33-yard line.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made inside the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This quarterback on fire today.
Love this never say die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight. Moves left out of the pocket. Well, that was exciting, but no one to throw to. Eventually it goes down.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Here's the option play. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense got out and wrestled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Aiming for the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. This one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. After extending the lead with a field goal, they'll kick it off now, trying to make the offense go a long way to win it. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
South Carolina offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you want offense.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the pass falls incomplete as time expires. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.